Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, everyone. Where we are looking at a couple different things unfold, obviously. Things are going kind of how we kind of have been predicting here recently on the channel, so that's always good. You guys not subscribed, guys, check us out here. Check us out here. Doing our thing here. We're looking at some stuff, guys. Obviously, I got some stocks pulled up. It's pretty obvious what's going on in the markets. If you guys are interested, looks like fix this real quick here. Let me see if we can get it back. Can we? Yes, we can. So, guys, come on down here. We got some stuff here for you. Let's see if that's cool. So, I guess the main thing, guys, is the title of the video. If you look here, we got Chinese stocks really rallying today, guys. It's not just a handful of them, it's all of them. We got Billy. We got, I think, JD.com. I think that's out of China. NIO, these automakers. Alibaba. Baidu. Got Trump Media, GJT, actually up too. So, very interesting, guys. Very interesting. All these companies are Chinese. They're the top gainers of the day. All right. And I don't want to read too much into this, guys. To be honest, I haven't even looked at the news on why any of these things are rallying. But on the surface layer, it looks like what we've been kind of talking about on the channel. Now, we just have to see it all play out in terms of the crypto world. AKA Neo, and thank you, Mr. Fool, for giving me the morning update. Jumping in here to the chat here. So what's up, guys? Welcome back. Is anybody in here? Am I talking to myself again? That's all right. So we're looking on the channel, guys, as CZ in the next 5 days gets released from prison. We are looking for Asian cryptos to rally. That's at least what I'm looking for. All right. I have seen a little bit of action. You know, nothing really crazy. I mean, I looked at the prices pretty much every single second of every single day. Bitcoin Cash seems to be kind of stuck in this weekly mode here. No coins really breaking out as of right this second that I can really put my finger on. We saw that near token up. But nothing like crazy, right? Nothing crazy. Cardano up a bit. Up 12% for the week. So we'll look at some of these. But we're really looking, guys, at least I'm looking for some of these Asian cryptos to break out. Like Tron. It's up 81% for the year. It looks like it's going to go for an all-time high. We're up almost 800%. So these are things like we're talking about. Neo, NIM. You guys know I sold my NIM at the beginning of the year before it dumped from Binance. Just by chance, not because I just was tired of holding it. It just wasn't doing very good. So I dumped it at a loss. But yeah, we're looking for some type of thing here. Of course. Because Kumar, what's good? Yes, we're still very bullish here on Bitcoin Cash, guys. Nothing's changed, as you see. The top run of the mill is still at the top of the screen. It's the same coins: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9. We still are bullish on Bitcoin Cash, guys. And the reason, guys, here's the kind of the thing behind why I'm bullish on certain coins. It actually has nothing to do with the market. It has everything to do with the tokenomics that are behind these coins and the communities that are behind these coins. If I go look at a coin that's like the bonk community or like the Book of Meme community, I get like not interested at all. I'm not interested in seeing these things at all. So this is technically my second channel, yes. So it's the original channel However, we deleted all the things on the channel back in 2019, and then we redid the channel in 2021. But it's the same channel. But you know, I started a real estate channel. I put like 2 videos on it, but that one is just, I don't know if that's the channel you're referring to, but yeah, this is the only channel that I have. So moving on, Kumar, thanks for shouting out in the chat here. The reason we're bullish on these coins, guys, goes back to tokenomics. It doesn't go back to whether or not you know, the news is saying they're hot one week or not the next. But it is worth noting. It is worth noting, if you guys are coming in here right now, that the stock market is pushing Chinese stocks like a lot. We got Tencent up 15%. We got Bilibili up 13%. JD up 11%. Futu Holdings. These are all Chinese companies, guys. Like the whole freaking list. Bonsai, I don't know who they are. Maybe they're Chinese. All these are Chinese companies, guys. The top gainers. And we're not talking about a little measly 2-3% jump. We're talking 10% on a lot of these. Right? Alibaba, almost 7% up. These are substantial gains, all right? And I checked the Shanghai or the Hong Kong, the HSI. Let's check out how it did yesterday. Yeah, so the HSI and Shanghai. Look, guys, look at this. People that took advantage of this, guys, that watched the world markets, they knew these coins were going to jump. Some of these 24-hour markets last night, obviously because of the Chinese stock exchange, these two right here, rallying. They probably went into these stocks as early as they could, and some of these are maybe 24-hour markets. Let me see if Alibaba is. Hope you're doing well, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys coming down. We're just kind of getting rolling here. So let me just see if some of these markets are 24 hours, because like people could have jumped in these stocks knowing that the Chinese stock market rallied yesterday. Alibaba's got a 24-hour market. Yeah, so that is exactly what I was saying here. So yeah, they were watching this last night, guys. They went into these. They are making gains. Alibaba's up almost 20% for the week. So they're clocking in pretty solid gains, if you ask me. Let's see, Bilibili. Bilibili is like their big Amazon thing, search engine there, I believe is what it is. Yeah, same thing, 24-hour market on Bilibili. So yeah, if they were piling in these last night, guys, they are gaining massive amounts of gains here. So why are we looking at them? Because we've been talking all week about Asian cryptos potentially rallying as we get closer to CZ's release date, right? These are some things that most people are. I don't really hear anybody talking about CZ being released, which is kind of weird. It's almost like they're hiding it. You know, they're hiding something. One of the biggest names in crypto, Chinese billionaires, CZ. CZ is going to be released, and I think it's pretty big news. I mean, people have been talking about Binance since I've been in crypto, guys. Like, that's been like a main topic of discussion always. So, just seems a bit odd that nobody's talking about it. You know, say the least. Anyways, let's see what else is going on here. Pull up the price of gold. I'm gonna pull it up on. I'm gonna pull it up on the old crypto tether gold. See what's going on with it. Gold hitting an all-time high again today. Look at that. Look at that. Look, all-time high on gold right today. Hitting an all-time high. I'm not hearing a lot of news on the price of gold. You're hearing about it sporadically from the usual people. Peter Schiff and some of these gold buffs out there. Some people in the chat, Mr. Full, a couple people have been talking about gold and silver, but like it hasn't been like the main Financial Times news. You know what I mean? Like it's been like people that are in the gold community are talking about it, but I would say like it's not like mainstream news is covering like we're hitting the price of gold new highs like every day. For the last week, right? And it's been a pretty substantial jump. I mean, if we look at the 3-month chart, I mean, it's been just barreling up. You know, as fast as gold could rally, I guess. Obviously, gold isn't going to rally like crypto rally. Obviously, they're not going to be the same gains, but they're still solid. I mean, especially considering if you're trading gold using some of this crypto technology like these gold-backed stable coins, right? All right, well, let's shift over into crypto world. Obviously, we haven't even looked at crypto prices, which is a bit weird. Some of these coins are starting to move, guys. Look, the graph's up 27%. Some of the stuff we've been talking about. Some of the stuff that we need to see, you know, these frontline and center coins that are kind of popular among the newer crypto people coming in. VeChain, some of these internet computer. You know, coins we don't talk about here a lot on the channel, guys, and the reason we don't talk about them is just because they don't follow the same tokenomic rubric that we kind of confide to regularly here on the channel, right? That's the main reason. If they did, we'd probably talk about them a bit more, but we will talk about them as they go up, obviously, because people are going to be jumping in them. Just like Solana, guys. We saw Solana jump up. You know, nobody was talking about Solana at $9 other than basically some people here on the channel and maybe a handful of other channels. There were a few. I don't want to take credit and just make it seem like I'm the all-knowing, obviously. That wouldn't be true, but there wasn't a lot of people talking about Solana at $9. Okay, everybody was talking about it at 180 to 200 bucks. Prominent YouTubers, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, talking about it at 180 bucks, and obviously it went down. So the momentum behind these type coins is going to bring people that were bullish on these coins back in 2021. The graph, algorithm, VeChain, what is it? Some of these newer ones. Stay, or whatever the coin is. Sui. These are some new coins that people are talking about. You know, they're newer. They've been around, but they have audiences. They have communities that are based on certain timelines. 2021 to be specific. VeChain goes back a lot longer, guys, before they created. But my point is the coins that people want to go up have to go up to bring these people back in, right? You know, you see me holding on. It has to happen. You know, it has to happen. There has to be that initial pump, right? And we might be getting that now. Obviously, some of these coins are up a bit, but considering they fell so much, it might be a little too early to pull the plug on. Not pull the plug, but you know, guaranteed, right? I mean, Solana's down to 146 bucks. Snort snot. So come on down, see if you're here, see if anybody's arrived. I don't know if you guys are getting the notifications. Still kind of hit or miss on that, I feel like. But we'll see if anybody's arrived. Yeah, not really anybody here. I don't know if you guys are getting the channel notifications. I'm not sure. I know people got a lot of stuff going on. You know, I know. I get it. But we're bringing back the live streams, guys, because I miss doing them. That's kind of the main reason. It's not whether or not, you know, it's going to take months to build them back up anyways. You know, so I figure I'd come on here. This is stuff I'd be doing either way. You know, this isn't like, I would be looking at this stuff either way. And rather than doing it on my own, I pull you guys and girls into it, right? This is stuff I look at bar chart multiple times a day, 5 days a week. I look at CNBC, I look at futures prices basically all the time. You know, every day at the end of the day, I look at futures prices, and I also look at what Asia is doing. I'm not really too concerned about Australia and all these smaller, you know, the Nike key, yeah, obviously I look at it, but I don't look at, and they look like they've taken the European one off, or they've given it its own section. I don't really follow any of these. There's not, they don't really move the market, right? The Europe market follows the Asia, but it's just Asia and the United States I look at. But nonetheless, I look at bonds, I look at treasury yields. As you guys know, the 10-year treasury yield kind of determines the mortgage rate. So I look at that for my real estate. Look at oil now and again, not so much. Don't really look a lot at gold. I just, I don't. But silver, Mr. Fool, check it out. I think Mr. Fool was talking about silver. So it's hitting an all-time high too, it looks like. Going for it at least. So it looks like silver also hit an all-time high back kind of when we kind of were in the rut, the bottom of the last crash, last financial crisis. So we'll see if this silver price carves out a bottom for the financial state of the markets that we're in right now, currently. It's a possibility. It's, we can always look for future or past historical events to kind of paint a picture of where we're at. Let's do a halving countdown. I think Zcash was on 60 days on. Here's the halving countdown, guys. It looks like Zen and Zcash got some halvings coming up here for you. About 60 days here on Zcash. Just kind of a reminder of why we're in certain coins. Zen, I don't know too much about that coin, but we might need to put it on the radar here on cryptocurrency theory, just because we follow tokenomics here constantly. All right, Gary. I don't know why you come in here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oops. All right, so let's go into comments, guys. People have been leaving comments. We're going to skip this Blanca Simba. He's the new troll of the channel. But we're not blocking people on the channel, guys, unless it's obvious spam. This person's just, I don't know what their deal is, but we're not going to block people. I think that was kind of the wrong direction I wanted to take the channel. So, ni hao, 3273, ni hao. I don't know if you're Chinese, but drop it in the channel. What do you think about Chinese coins, ni hao? People are still buying Bitcoin Cash, guys. They are, and that's why we went up so high in March. Brad C, what's up, my dude? Crypto Rico has been talking about Moon. Crypto is going parabolic. I don't know if this is his moonshot coin, but see, Blanca is just lighting up. But we did a video, guys. Go back and watch it if you guys are wondering who these people are. We've labeled them as super fans. So somebody was calling out Ethan the other day. Ethan, I saw Ethan from Ethan Invest made a video yesterday or the day before. Go and check that video out. I guess that Ethan guy was actually full of crap after all. Of course, he talked. Of course, who talks like that? Not everybody is meant to be a millionaire. I don't remember saying that, but maybe he said that. But I mean, Ethan has good points. And I guess not everybody is made to be a millionaire. Some people don't have the qualities to be able to, that's why you see people jump in on like things like the lottery and they become a millionaire and in 3 months they're broke. So Ethan's got good points. So I'm not gonna dog Mr. Ethan. I'm a fan of his channel. I think a lot of people got kind of annoyed with Ethan because he stopped making videos. And I'm just throwing that out there. I saw some of the comments and stuff. I read some of the comments when I leave a comment, and it seems like the people that were leaving comments have kind of shifted a bit, and or the comment load of how many people are leaving comments are not as active on his channel. But I mean, he said, to be fair, he said that he wasn't going to be making videos. So, a lot of people think like when we're on YouTube, guys, this is like all we're doing. This is the main thing I'm doing, not going to lie, but I do have a full-time job, and a full-time career that I'm also doing as well. And plus, I have a life, regardless of what a lot of people say here on the channel. I do have a life. I do a lot of physical activities outside, running, working out, cooking, things like that. Not to mention, we revamped our real estate business, so I've been driving back and forth to handle business over there. Putting up signs, doing marketing. We're going to be doing some flyers here. We're going to be getting, I'm going to be doing a massive flyer and marketing campaign in south of San Diego, like Chula Vista, San Diego, South San Diego. So we got a lot of stuff going on past like just what we're going on with on this channel, even though the channel is priority. That's kind of the thing with Ethan. He's not, he has a company, guys. He has a life. He has a son, from what I've seen on the channel. So, he said he was going to be taking some time off and not making as many videos, and I think people just got they accepted that, but they kind of resented him doing that. They were kind of like annoyed by it. So, he told you he wasn't going to be making videos, but he made a video I think a day or two ago, and he's been kind of coming on to let everybody know he's still around. He's not making videos every day. Maybe that'll change. Maybe he will start making videos as price is gone. I mean, here's the thing, guys. When you got to realize, from a crypto YouTube or a grayscale YouTuber like what we're doing here, when the prices underperform or they go down, it doesn't really leave a lot of commentary or audience for us to even, talk about, right? Like, what are we going to talk about if the prices are just running sideways going down? There's not really too much to say. We all see the prices. We know the audience is there, but when the prices go down, we know the audience is dwindling, right? The prices go down, the views on this channel go down. If you go back and you watch my videos from 2021, any fucking coin I talked about, my channel got like 1,000 views, and that's when I just started. So I would say in the current moment where the channel's positioned now, if we were in a massive bull market and the coins that we were talking about were doing even okay, that most of the videos would probably get upwards to about 3,000 to 6,000 views, based on how many subscribers and where we're at in the algorithm, that kind of thing. Because I used to just do videos on my phone when I first started the channel, and the videos would get like 1,000 views, and they were just random little videos I'd throw out there. So in a bull market, guys, you'll see this channel explode. It might not, I'm not doing any kind of artificial growth type things. I'm not buying views or buying subscribers or anything like that. So it'll obviously be a little bit slow moving, but I would say where we're at with how much content we have out there, that in a bull market, you'll probably see most of the videos that we release here on the channel get probably about 5,000 to 6,000 views. That's probably where I would put them. But we obviously have to be on the upswing, right? We can't be on the downswing, because obviously this is a crypto channel for the most part. We do a little bit of other stuff. But when the prices go down, it's not surprising that we, so do the views, and so do the excitement on the channel, It's just kind of a given, right? So Dean Burrito 6943, Dean, my dude, how did you come up with this 6,000 surprisingly close to the 4.2.36 golden ratio Fibonacci extension? I hate to say I pulled it out of a hat, but a lot of times we're not really pulling it out of a hat. I think what it was, if I remember correctly, was we were looking at, I think I pulled that prediction like I pull most predictions. I start from a base, and we kind of build off that base, right? Mr. Full, what's up? I'm going to have to figure out that thing with the fucking notifications, man. That's annoying, because I know that we're missing people that aren't getting the notification. I don't understand why. I'm almost thinking my OBS is corrupted. Might be time to download a new OBS. Problem is, last time I did that, it erased all my settings. And since we have everything kind of ghetto rigged on the OBS over here to stream the best thing we can, there's a lot of filters and stuff that you guys don't understand that are running in the background past this little smoke and graphic you see here. We're talking about audio filters. So I'm kind of hesitant. I'd almost rather not get the notifications out, but I'm sorry that if you're not getting the notification, I don't know why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll be doing an upgrade here, guys. Once prices move, we'll be getting some, getting some stuff going here. We'll be upgrading some stuff here. Probably update the computer. This computer is about 2 years old. 2-3 years old. I got the iMac here, but anywho, we'll do some upgrading, guys. Every time a bull run comes over, I always upgrade something. Cars, stuff, debt. I always pay off all my debt, that kind of thing. All right, so what were we looking at? Oh yeah, so we were looking at Dash, right? We're looking at Dash Crypto. You might be asking why. Well, where some people see nothing, some people see opportunity. That's why. So for the last year, if you've been buying Dash, it's not looking too great. Not looking too great. Boom. Look at this. So I'm probably guaranteeing you that I pulled the number from somewhere up here. Obviously, we go a little bit high on the bullish things, but I mean, you saw we were down to 0.01. You know, it's not out of the question to think we were at 0.006. So again, we're down, right? I mean, we're not going to sit here and blow smoke up your ass here. 300%, we're 200. We have to go almost 300% just to reach up here, right? But, you know, we're throwing it out there. We're throwing it out there. We're not saying it's for sure going to happen. We're not saying that any of this stuff has to for sure happen, but I'd like to think that I'm placing myself in some riskier bets, you know, the what if factor. I mean, guys, if we come up here, we're at a 10x, you know. But I probably pulled that $6,000 price point from here, just thinking because Bitcoin's a little over 60,000. You know, that would put us there, right here, you know, 6,000. So 0.1. I would say I probably pulled it out of there. Obviously, I don't know what chart you're looking at, Dean, but we like to have a few moonshot coins out there just in case. All right, I'm not fully invested in Dash, but I'm not fully invested into any one coin, right? And I think we saw from Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Classic last bull run, pull it up right here, that sometimes these coins go down for a considerable amount of time until they don't, right? And it just, when they don't and they reverse up, you know, look at that, went up a 10x. Ethereum Classic went up a 10x on BTC, guys. Can you imagine having one Bitcoin in Ethereum in the bull run and then having 10 Bitcoin? I only say that, guys, not because I want the Bitcoin, because we have a lot of Bitcoin maxis that watch the channel, and I'm just throwing that out there. Like, if that's the goal, is to get more BTC, people here a couple times, you know, they did okay. They did okay. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't have all the answers, but Mr. Full, I don't know if you were in here. Your silver is doing pretty good, it looks like. Looks like you might be going for a, not an all-time high, but something in there. So Mr. Fool hit me up this morning. We were talking here back and forth. Is that slurping annoying? Do I need to have my coffee before I come on here so you guys don't hear that annoying coffee go down the back of my throat? Kraken Pike. Hey, this person hasn't left a comment in a while. I remember their name. BCH is holding stronger than a lot of cryptos out there at the moment. The cycle feels way different than the last two. I've never been more confident in BCH. Yeah, I agree with you. Bitcoin Cash is doing pretty good. You know, it's the price is not bad. You know, it's over $300 US. So, what were you talking about? Mr. Fool was here. So Mr. Fool was asking me what cryptos I hold that are Chinese. And again, I've been kind of talking about this idea here. CZ's getting out here in 5 days here. We're going to be following these coins. Like I said, all the stocks that are Chinese are up today. Some 10+%. Bilibili, Alibaba, all these things. But yeah, the only crypto I own that is Chinese is Neo. It's kind of another moonshot coin I got out there. It's not I'm not guaranteeing it's going to go up, guys. Again, we don't have guarantees. That's why I released the video this morning. Nobody you're going to hear online is going to have you guaranteeing anything other than they don't know. You know, they're just getting you. A lot of these YouTubers, guys, I think if we actually looked into them more, you'll find that they don't really have that much crypto. They're just doing their YouTube as a crypto business per se. They're not really crypto people, right? So drop it in the comments, guys. Let me know. We'll be wrapping up the stream here momentarily. That's about all I got. That is the best part of waking up, man. I cut out coffee, Travis, but you know, with the weather cooling down out here, it's substantially cooled down. So, you know, I guess something about the winter time, I like to have something kind of warm, even though my coffee kind of cools down too. I found this really good coffee brand out here that's pretty reasonably priced. It's called Merino Coffee. It's kind of funny. I live in San Marino, Residencial, down here in Mexico. So that's what initially brought it to me, and turned out to be a pretty good brand. So drop it in the comments, guys. Let me know if you want me to cover anything specific here. It looks like people are rolling in towards the end of the chat. I apologize about the non-notifications. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I've tried. The thing is, Mr. Fool, is I've tried so many different things. You know, setting it to a playlist, making sure all my boxes are checked. And I'm thinking it's just my OBS is just corrupted. I think it's just not sending out the notification. So I'll continue to look into it. Like I said, if we move into a bull run, if keyword, because we don't like to guarantee you guys anything because you're left unenthused, we will be upgrading the studio here. We'll be upgrading the computer. Like I said, this computer is, I think, going on 3 years. I just got an iMac base model here. You know, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm constantly having to delete stuff because I'm out of memory, out of RAM. So, like I said, we'll be upgrading everything. We'll be finally getting a mic, that kind of thing. We try to keep the budget fairly small, guys, because I don't like to overextend the budget into something that's not profitable. Obviously, this channel is definitely not profitable, but it's worth my time because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking with everybody here on the channel, getting insights and ideas and stuff. You guys give me a lot. So that's the reason we do the channel, guys. It's not so much for the profit, but until the channel becomes profitable, you know, I don't like to invest more than I'm already investing with my time, because surprisingly, you know, it does take time to develop these videos, to edit these videos, even though you might not think that. You might just think we're just out here, you know, having a ball, which we're not. We're not. And after this, I got to go run into town and get a flyers. I'm going to be doing that flyer campaign, marketing campaign, and I'm getting about 2,000 flyers made to start. So I'll be back and forth doing my thing, and you guys will be doing your thing. That's kind of the thing here. Yeah, I don't like to invest. I don't want to put a lot of money into equipment, but I do want to upgrade the equipment just to have, you know, a better stream for everybody. That's kind of the thing behind that. You know, once we go back up to 250,000, we'll pull a little bit out. We'll upgrade the studio here. We'll upgrade the ride. I'm probably going to be getting a new BMW. And not a new BMW, but a newer BMW. I don't ever buy these things brand new. Probably be getting like a 2019, 2025 series. Because the prices are just so damn cheap right now. You get one for like $25K. I saw a 2019 or 2020 528i. I'm not getting electric anymore. I'm done with that. I'm done with the hybrid thing. Just because I talked to my mechanic, he said that those electric BMWs, the batteries go bad, and if the battery doesn't work, the ICE engine doesn't work either, which means you have to fix the battery. Now, after my experience with my Tesla, you guys know that I took off the video for some specific reasons. We'll release that video at a later date, and I'll let you guys know why I did that. But I'm not getting involved in electric cars anymore. I used to think they were cool, but it was only because I didn't have to pay for charging. I had the older model of Tesla, so I could just plug up free of charge. It was just cool seeing that I was getting almost paid by Tesla to drive my car, but the ride sucks on them. It doesn't feel like you're driving a luxury car. The maintenance is just insane. Like I told you, it's been over $7,000 to get the struts repaired. Tesla wanted $9,000, almost $10,000, $9,600 for me to put in a new engine. And the guy was telling me, hey, dude, your batteries are probably going to go bad here pretty soon, so just be ready. So $15,000 for used batteries, $22,000 for new batteries. I said, you guys fucking keep it. I don't even want it. I'm not even picking it up. You guys can just keep it. So, I'm not doing electric cars anymore. I had that Tesla for fucking, I don't know, I bought it in 2018, 2019. And I was sold on Tesla, guys, until I started driving my Beamer again. And you know what's crazy is the Tesla was 5 years newer than the Beamer I'm driving. And the Beamer, I got tires put on it yesterday. I got some new tires, used tires. I went with the used ones. New tires to me, guys, I go through them so quick. I'll look at the tread of the old and used ones. And down here in Mexico, I got these used tires for like $160. They're basically brand new. I got two Bridgestones, a Michelin and Kumo, which are great brands, and they're literally almost brand new. So, the new tires weren't expensive. It's like $300, but they were a Mexican brand, and nothing wrong with that. I'm just, the Kumo, the Michelin, and the Bridgestones. Those are good brands, and they were I kid you not, the tread on them looks brand new. So I was driving my Beamer yesterday, and I was just like, now that I put all the work into it, I got some oil seals. I got the FM module fixed so I can get my windows and stuff working. It's I basically have restored it because it was just sitting for 2 years while I was driving the Tesla. I really didn't have a need for driving it, so it just kind of sat, which that's kind of the worst thing. The worst thing for a BMW, guys, is just to let it sit. You guys, if you ever own a German car, if you let those things sit, they just fuck up. So, put some repairs into the BMW. It's running absolutely perfect. I mean, it's literally I got the brakes redone. Like I said, the oil seals fixed. The FM module got new tires on it. It's running perfect, and it's crazy to think that a Tesla that is 5 years newer drives and handles with new struts. I actually put the new struts on them, guys. $7,000 I put on those struts. And the BMW runs and drives better. It's just such a better drive. I'm telling you, like, once you drive, I'm not trying to sell you guys on BMW, but it won't sound like that. Once you drive a BMW, there is no car. And I've driven Mercedes. I worked at a Mercedes dealership. I drove brand new Mercedes S-Classes. There is just no car on the road that handles and drives, and that is fun of a driving experience as a BMW. And I'm driving a 3 Series, guys. I'm driving the little kids model. So, like I said, in this bull run, we get the prices going up. I'm gonna go ahead and snag me one of these on sale. I'm gonna get a 528. Might get a 540, but I don't really think so. I think with BMW, it's better to go with the lower engine model. I don't need all that power. And the 528 engine is just so solid. I talked to my mechanic about it, and I said, hey, with them turboing these engines now, do you think they're still as good as they were when they had the inline sticks? And he said, yeah. He said, they're just fucking, BMWs are just, if you ever drive a BMW, guys, you're going to fucking love them. I mean, they're literally the funnest cars to drive. It's not a word, funnest. They're just so fun to drive. They're a little bit expensive. They're a little more pricey. They're usually about 3 times the price to fix on anything. But hell, after owning this Tesla and finding that every 3 years I'd have to put close to $8,000 in repairs, not including the battery that was coming up for expiration, I figured, hell, I've always spent about 12. And what you'll read on BMWs too, guys, is that the BMW cost to maintain is about $1,200 to $1,500 a year. They are a little pricey if you compare it to, like, I think somebody was talking 4Runner or Camry. They're a little bit more pricey to fix, but if you drive one and you can afford to maintain it comfortably, I'm telling you, once you drive a BMW, there is not one car on the road. I've even driven a Porsche. I've driven an Audi. I've test drove these cars. Like I said, I've driven every Mercedes in the fleet, and the only one that comes close to driving a Beamer is the S-Class. You know? So like I said, I'm going to be getting me a 5 Series. I got a couple that I'm looking at. They're about 20. You know, I'm not too. You know, I saw one for 18,000. It had about 70,000 miles, which seems a bit high. And the reason that is because a lot of the warranties go out on BMWs after 60,000, over 5 years or over 60. So once you break that, the price depreciation really kicks in. So you can get one of these BMWs, guys. You can get a 5 Series BMW for like 18,000 to 26,000 with like 40 or 50,000 miles, which is nothing. Which is absolutely nothing. First name, last name, what's good? But yeah, Doug, I'm with you. 4Runners and Camrys are amazing cars. You know, those are amazing cars too. So like I said, once I could buy a BMW right now. You know, I can upgrade the BMW right now. But where we're at right now, I'm not trying to cash out my crypto to go buy a car. I have a perfectly running car right now. You know, it's a bit older. You know, it's 12 years old, I think, at this point. No, it's a little older actually. Maybe 2000. Yeah, it's 12 years old. 12 years old. 13 years old actually. But we are going to be upgrading the BMW to a 5 Series once the bull run gets into effect. I'm going to just pull out 25, 30. Not 30. I'll probably keep it around the 22, 23 range with sales tax and everything. Just because, I mean, what a deal. These cars are $60,000 new. And as long as you maintain them, they perform great. So just a little bit of a rant here, guys. We'll wrap it up here. Litecoin is doing okay. We'll kind of conclude on that. We'll pull up Litecoin here for you. It was doing okay on the weekly chart. It kind of trimmed off some gains, but I mean, a lot of the market did as well. So, you know, we're looking at BTC price. Obviously, it's going down on BTC, but that can reverse pretty quickly, guys. So 7-day chart on Litecoin, not doing bad. It went up from 63 to 69 US dollars. Not looking bad on the 3-month, the year chart. It's not looking bad, guys. And again, when these altcoins, for a lot of times, when they flatline out, not flatline in the sense that they go to zero, but when they kind of just hang out in a volatility range of like 30-40%, which is what we've seen here with not only Litecoin, but the majority of the altcoins. Once we break out of that, that's usually when we start seeing some of the upward action, right? Does anybody remember this fork of Litecoin, Litecoin Cash? I can't believe it's still on here. I'm just going to pull it up for shits and giggles. It's not even, you can't even buy it anywhere, but it's kind of funny. I remember this coin. We had some Monero forks come back out. This was like in 2017, but I was just looking at it. It's kind of funny. Oh, I know it's not going to look good, but we're going to load it up. Uh-oh. Litecoin Cash. That spiral of a zero. So, I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. Appreciate you guys coming down. Drop in the comments. Like I said, I could be back and forth today. I don't know if we're going to get any videos out, but if I run into something worth talking about. Yeah, my bud, you know, Mr. Fool, we had Angry Bitcoin guy. He was driving a Subaru. He was driving a 2000 and, fuck, man. I don't remember what it was. He was actually driving a 2005, I believe. I think that was the year. You guys remember Dr. Kinser? He's out on a fishing trip. He's been at sea for a couple weeks, but he's not even in California anymore. He took off down to Florida. But he was driving an Impreza 2005. I think it had 250,000 plus miles on it. I think that's what he had on it. And he drove this thing for like a few months. It started giving him some problems toward the end, and then he got that van that I showed you guys that he was living out of. But yeah, we'll give you an update on Dr. Kinser. I don't know what he's doing. He's out, you know, he's as white as a ghost and he's got red hair, and he's out on the Gulf Coast fishing, you know, sitting in that sun. So he's not the brightest brightest tool in the shed, but neither are we on the channel. So, oh yeah, Chevy Tracker. They did come out with that new Chevy Tracker. It looks pretty cool. You know, you used to see the old Trackers. I still see them down here in Mexico, guys. People drive the hell out of them. You know, they probably got 400,000 plus miles. That's a good, reliable Chevy Tracker. Yeah, those are good cars too. Light Doge. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that coin. All right, guys. Mr. Fool, Alyssa, appreciate you guys coming down. What else we got in here? Doug, first name, last name, Vikash. Appreciate you guys coming down. Like I said, we'll get some videos out here depending on what's going on. Not a ton of stuff happening though. Like I said, I'll be back and forth, so the videos might be a little bit more sporadic the next couple days here. But we try to do a check-in here on the live stream. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon, guys. Take care.